Welcome to the opening curtain of this Gordon Hagee production in 4 acts. The first 3 acts are known as the wedding, followed by a short intermission for pictures. After the pictures are taken, we'll commence with Act 4, known as the reception. If you're taking pictures, please turn off the flash so that it doesn't interfere with the photographer Gabrielle and Taylor who hired to record this special day. Also, please silence your cell phones. As a courtesy to Gabbi and Taylor, we ask that you do not post anything to social media until after they've had a chance to. Act 1, Scene 1, Arrival of the Wedding Party. Gathered here today in the presence of family and friends to celebrate one of life's greatest moments. We're here to give recognition to the worth and beauty of love and to add our best wishes and blessings to the words that will unite Gabrielle Gordon and Taylor Hagee in matrimony. Who gives this woman to be married?
I do.
Taylor, Gabby. Act 1, Scene 3, The Charge. You've known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you've been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those conversations were held sitting together on the couch or over a meal, during long walks, all those sentences that began with, when we're married, and continued with, I will, and you will, and we will. Those late night talks that included someday and somehow and maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All those common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things we said, we've promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you've been many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, and even teacher. Now you shall say a few words that take you across the threshold of life. And things will never be quite the same between you. For after these vows you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. Act 2, Scene 1, The Vows. We remind Gabrielle and Taylor that they are performing an act of complete faith, each in the other, that the heart of their marriage will be the relationship they create. In a world where faith often falls short of expectation, it is a tribute to these two who now join hands and hearts in perfect faith. Taylor, please take Gabrielle's hands and repeat after me. Gabbi, you are the person with whom I want to share my life.
Gabbi, you are the person with whom I want to share my life.
I want to be the one to give you warmth,
I want to be the one to give you warmth
When you are cold,
when you are cold,
comfort when you are in pain,
comfort when you are in pain,
joy when you are sad.
joy when you are sad.
I will care for you as you care for me,
I will care for you as you care for me,
sharing equally in the responsibilities
sharing equally in the responsibilities
we both bring to our marriage.
we both bring to our marriage.
I will support you in all your endeavors.
I will support you in all of your endeavors.
I give you my trust
I give you my trust
and promise to be worthy of your trust.
and promise to be worthy of your trust.
I will remain by your side now and forever as your husband.
I will remain by your side now and forever as your husband.
Gabby, please repeat after me. Taylor, I give to you everything I am
Taylor, I give to you everything I am
and everything I ever will be.
and everything I ever will be.
I value our friendship beyond measure.
I value our friendship beyond measure.
I promise to share your dreams
I promise to share your dreams
and help you achieve your goals.
and help you achieve your goals.
I will never stand behind you
I will never stand behind you
or in front of you,
or in front of you,
but always beside you.
but always beside you.
I will listen to you with an open heart
I will listen to you with an open heart
and an open mind,
and an open mind,
pledging my honesty, compassion, fidelity, and forgiveness. Pledging my honesty,
pledging my honesty, compassion,
fidelity, and forgiveness.
fidelity, and forgiveness.
I promise to love you
I promise to forgive you.
Love you.
Love you.
I like that. No matter what tomorrow brings,
No matter what tomorrow brings.
I will always be
I will always be
your most loyal friend
your most loyal friend
and your loving wife,
and your loving wife,
because you are my heart
because you are my heart
and my soul now and forever.
now.
Who has the rings? Act 2, Scene 2, the rings. The wedding ring is a symbol of unity, a circle unbroken, without beginning or end. And today, Gabby and Taylor give and receive these rings as demonstrations of their vows to make their lives one, to work at all times to create a life that is whole and unbroken, and to love each other without end. Taylor, place the ring on Gabby's finger and say to her these words. I choose you
I choose you
to be no other than yourself,
to be no other than yourself,
loving what I know of you,
loving what I know of you,
and trusting who you will become.
and trusting who you will become.
I promise to respect you always
I promise to respect you always,
and to communicate
and to communicate
even when you don't want to hear it.
even when you don't want to hear it.
Together we will build a beautiful piece of the world,
Together we will build a beautiful piece of the world,
fair and full of happiness.
fair and full of happiness.
With this ring, I take you to be my spouse,
With this ring, I take you to be my spouse,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
in tears and in laughter,
in tears and in laughter,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
in this world and in the next.
in this world and the next.
Gabby, place the ring on Taylor's fingers and say to him these words. I choose you
I choose you
to be no other than yourself,
to be no other than yourself,
loving what I know of you,
loving what I know of you,
and trusting who you will become.
and trusting who you will become.
I promise to respect you always
I promise to respect you always
and to communicate
and to communicate
even when you don't want to hear it.
even when you don't want to hear it.
Together we will build a beautiful piece of the world,
Together we will build a beautiful piece of the world,
fair and full of happiness.
fair and full of happiness.
With this ring, I take you to be my spouse,
With this ring, I take you to be my spouse,
to have and to hold,
having to hold,
in tears and in laughter,
in tears and in laughter,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
in this world and in the next.
in this world and in the next.
Act 3, Scene 1, the pronouncement. Gabrielle and Taylor, as a collection of words, this ceremony would count for little, were it not for the love and commitment you've pledged to one another. Your vows may have been spoken in minutes, but your promises to each other will last a lifetime. Having witnessed your vows for marriage with all those who are assembled, and by the authority vested in me by the dude who abides, I announce with great pleasure that you are husband and wife. Act 3, Scene 2, the kiss. Kiss your brother. Act 3, Scene 3, the presentation. It's with great pleasure that I introduce for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Taylor Hagan. Please enjoy this brief intermission.